Hey friends, Susan Hamilton here. I'm talking with Colin Sprake, and we're having the best conversation about business owner information, entrepreneurial education. It's a huge, huge issue, Colin.
It sure is, There's people out there that don't know what they don't know. And there's stuff they do know they don't know, but you know what? Let's keep on plodding along and hoping it's going to be better.
And
it doesn't
we
get
do,
any better.
don't we? And the other issue is just some of those things that we've been taught once or twice or even heard over the length of our career, we forget about them if we don't regularly go back to them, don't we?
You know what, Susan, I say all the time to business owners, business is really, really, really easy until you add human beings.
No.
We make it really complicated. We forget the basic stuff.
We really
The
do.
basics, it's not complicated to run a business. For all the listeners out there that are maybe viewing this video, guess what? It's not complicated. You've just forgotten some of the basic stuff, which, you know what? I'm so happy that we share that with people because it's not what you need to know, it's who you are that will make you either successful or not successful.
That's huge. Well, you know what, as we were talking, friends, one of the things I wanted to point out with Colin, and I asked him if he'd just get on a video with me real quick, was because I know that who we're talking to, time is a huge, huge value issue. You know, we are concerned about how much time we're spending where, right? And we're not taking the time that we need to show up for networking or go to conferences and events. And I asked him about that. I said, you know, wow, these events coming up, we've got 2 hours that we're doing on a regular basis here at the Irving Chamber that are awesome, and I really suggest you get out there and go.
Absolutely.
Listen to Scott Schilling because he's got so much that he shares in this area. But there's another event coming in January, and I want to just wet your whistle about that, but it's 3 days. And I said, Colin, that's insane. That is so much information. Aren't you concerned about information overload? Aren't you concerned about so much information in 3 days? And would you please tell our audience your response to that?
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? It fascinates me how many people say, well, 3 days is so much time. Remember one thing. This event that we do in January is all experiential. It is life-changing. We've had people that are on suicide, that have come in that are on, planning suicide. They actually phoned Lifeline, the day before the event, and they come into the event. They're like, at the end of the 3 days, they're like, Colin, thank you for saving my life. I'm like, I didn't save your life. I just woke you up. And that's my key thing, Susan. I think a lot of people need to be woken up in this world. A lot of other listeners out there might go, 3 days is too long. 2 hours is too long. I can tell you one thing. The people that have the best mentorship in the world, all the top athletes, the top business coaches have the great coaches. We all have coaches in life. I have 4 personal mentors that mentor me. I take the time to go and learn from them. So you have mentors as well.
Oh, absolutely. I've got coaches and mentors, and I don't know how people go through the day without knowing they've got a sounding board like that and that continuing.
Absolutely.
Resource.
And it fascinates me that people say 3 days is too much. If I could give you 3 days, it would turn you inside out, upside down, roundabout, and put you on track. Because I see you as this great locomotive of energy. These entrepreneurs out there are this great locomotive of energy. But the key thing is they need rails to run on. They have no rails.
Yes,
they're running like this headless chicken around, wondering why they're not making money. There's a reason why you're not making money. And one of the key things for me is to show you how to make the money so you can have the relationships you want and you can get ahead. Finally get ahead. This is not an event full of fluff. It's an event that is devoted to you, the human being, to get you on a different path. Because if you don't start making the money you want, guess what? You'll never get to where you want to be.
Oh, friends, and there's, as I tell you all the time, there's something worse than not making Friday's payroll, and that is the fact that there's a very real possibility that you could lose your small business influence. Let's change that. Let's go ahead and get some control over this. Let's take back some authority in the marketplace. Colin's going to show us how. And make sure you're paying attention to our updates into the OBA event calendar, where you're going to find out everything you need to know about our Irving events. And you can hear from Scott Schilling yourself. Let's get this thing turned around. Thanks, Colin.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much, Susan.